Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, hey, my name is Jessica. Thanks for clicking. So today I'm gonna give you a video predicting the trends for 2022, and I have this little PowerPoint. As always, all my videos with trend predictions, I do a little PowerPoint for you guys to kind of articulate what I need to say without ranting, because there's a lot of trends and a lot of them make sense to me because of the things that have been trending or aesthetically pleasing in the past few years. With all that being said, let's get into the video and let's talk about trends. So the first trend that I am predicting to be very prominent with mainstream and also more kind of couture and like runways and celebrities and influencers is like pearls in general as a jewelry or accessory piece. And I've been seeing this a lot in runways with like headbands, very eccentric big pearls stacked up for like a more evening look. But I do see them also as a ironic piece to wear with an edgier outfit, and I do predict the pearls to be different shapes and different colors, kind of like last year in the summertime when we used to wear like beads of like rainbow and like smiley faces and charms. I kind of see that again, but in a different way. So yeah, pearls is such a big trend, and I do see it in a preppy sense, but I also see it in the different aesthetic, which is I guess punky and more rebellious. And so the next trend I have here is actually feathers, and I did see feathers really trending for the holiday season last year, and I did want to participate and get a piece with feathers, kind of like a statement piece for either Christmas or New Year's, but I think I was very short on cash and that's why I wasn't able to buy it, because you know, gifts and stuff. But I would try it out. I've been seeing a lot of variations of it, like in sets, like pajama sets will look so cute with like heels and as in boas and skirts and like little accents in coats and then cardigans. I think it's very cute, and it's a very nice twist to something we've been seeing a lot, which is like faux fur trimming. It's cute, it's different, and I love the like different texture to what if it's like normally seen. Yeah, I would try it out. I just need to find the right piece. But I think I would try out the feather trimmings and feather like type of trend. Next trend I have here that I'm very excited about is actually fishnet and distress knit, and this is again going to like the theme that we are going back to the punk aesthetic or the more maximist aesthetic rather than minimal and preppy, and that makes sense to me because we've been like doing the preppy style for a while now. So of course we're gonna do the opposite. That's just how fashion works. We get sick of something, we just do the opposite of it. And I love this fishnet and distress knit because it's such a nice layering piece. I can definitely see this as a vest, maybe layered with a t-shirt or a regular button down, as something unusual and different for the outfit. And I'm not really surprised that this is trending because I have been seeing a lot with people on TikTok and on Pinterest as punky aesthetic, as something like all girls would wear or all guys would wear. So I'm not really surprised that now it might be trickling down to the mainstream. I'm really into it and I would definitely try it out. I've been seeing a lot of options on eBay and POSHMARK rather than just buying it like in stores when it comes out, so definitely check it out. The next trend I have here is very controversial. A lot of people are not for it, and it's catsuits. And my thing with catsuits is that I don't know, I am not used to wearing very form-fitting things, especially like all the way around. I love building outfits with like contrasting pieces, like for example a fitted top with a baggy pant. I don't like being completely like tight, and I think that's like one of my issues with the catsuit. I definitely see it more for performers to wear it, but as a public I don't see it as really popular unless you're wearing it as like a layering piece with like a very oversized coat. That's my thing. I don't see it as something cute to wear like for, I don't know, for spring summer for example with heels, because I feel like there's no imagination to the look. You look just very, you know, this is your body, this is just, it's fitted, okay. Like there's no texture, there's just, I don't know. So that's my reason why I'm kind of iffy about this trend. Another trend that's, I guess, controversial in a way is ballet flats. You either love it or hate it, and I personally would try it out again. I have been seeing a lot of options in ASOS, so if you are looking for like a cheap alternative, if you don't want like Chanel or anything like that, you can definitely try out ASOS. Just put ballet flats and there's a lot of options that cost less than $30. Good options. But this time around with ballet flats, I am seeing it in different silhouettes. I am seeing it more with a square toe, a round toe, something that has like a little block heel to it. So it's a different twist, I guess, to the regular ballet flats that we've, you know, had when we were younger. And again, ballet flats is a very classic piece to have in your wardrobe, so I don't see why there's an issue to try this trend around, because it is classic, kind of similar to loafers. So yeah, ballet flats are coming back, mark my words. I've been seeing a lot of articles and videos on it, and I do believe by spring, summer, that's gonna be worn with everyone in the streets. So yeah, the next trend is actually statement gloves. And what I mean by statement gloves is not just your regular knit gloves. We're gonna see in different materials, like as in mesh, as in leather, as in satin, and we're gonna see it in different shapes with different trimmings on it. There's a lot of different ones, like maybe with like feather trimmings, with fur trimmings. We're seeing in different lengths. We're seeing like more longer silhouettes, and I think it's really nice, especially like for evening wear with maybe a tube top and then like a really long glove. I love that look, and I always wanted to try that look for the holiday season, and I do see it more for everyday wear for the winter time. I think it's super cute and it just elevates your outfit. I would try it out for sure. So the next trend I have here is very controversial again, and it's the micro mini skirts. And we all know that fashion show that sparked a lot of controversy for the really skinny models and lack of silhouette, lack of fabric for their mini skirt, because it's low rise and is very mini. I don't see it as something that a lot of women would wear, at least now, unless maybe you're a teenager and you never experienced accidents like that in the past, where you wear like a very low rise and like really short skirt or dress and, you know, you have an accident. But yeah, I honestly don't see myself wearing a micro mini skirt unless it's like maybe high rise, and it doesn't have to be, it can't be micro. It could be a mini skirt, but it can't be micro. Like, I don't want in my mind paranoia that I'm gonna flash someone, but that's just my mentality of it. I'm sure somebody who's younger watching this, they'll be all for it, but in my mind, I would never rock a micro mini skirt for sure. But yeah, I do see that coming, of course, because of the Y2K era arising. A lot of things that Paris Hilton used to wear is coming back in style, and you know, that could be cool for other people, but for me, I'm gonna pass on it. The next trend I have here is actually ties, as in like men's wear ties and women's wear. So in a lot of the runways, I've been seeing women wearing it in a whole suit or maybe like a preppy kind of feel, but I also am seeing it in a different sense. I'm seeing it in a punk type of aesthetic. So think of Avril Lavigne. She would just put it over kind of like a, I don't know, like a piece, like a statement necklace over graphic t-shirts and over dresses to kind of make a statement with the outfit, to be, I guess, ironic in a way. And I think it's cool and everything, but because I grew up in the early 2000s and I did see Avril Lavigne wearing it and her being like her statement, I just think of Avril Lavigne when I, you know, put a tie on, and I think of it as a costume, and that's why I wouldn't personally wear it. But I do see a lot of women pulling this off to wear like for everyday piece, and I think it's cool. I think it's different. The next trend I'm going to talk about is actually something that I'm sure a lot of people have been seeing lately, and I feel like it's gonna be more of a prominent piece for at least the spring and summer. And it's like oversized 70 frames, so think of like square shaped but like so big it covers your eyebrows. And personally, I love seeing it on other people, but on me, because my face is pretty small and I don't have a large space for my eyelids, I think it just covers my whole face and it doesn't look flattering on me personally. But on other people, I think it's cool, and I think it just makes sense that these glasses are coming in style and it's gonna be more prominent, because we are kind of leaning towards more of the Maximus type of feel rather than minimal, and we are going to be more eccentric and big with our eyewear and accessories. So yeah, definitely it's going to be something more trickled into mainstream wear, and we're going to see more people rocking these really big oversized sunglasses, especially with like a yellow tint to it. So next, Fringe. Fringe is back and it's better than ever, because I do see it in different ways. It's not going to be eccentric like before. We're going to see it in everyday wear, but we're going to see it in little accents. So think of jackets and coats. We're seeing it more in everyday skirts and dresses, and also for evening wear as kind of like a flapper type of feel to it. And I will definitely rock it. I don't want to go back to like the Western fringe era, and I love how this is like a little twist, at least what I've been seeing lately based on what I've researched. I do see a different twist to the fringe that's not like cowboy Western type of aesthetic. So I would definitely wear it in little bits of it for my fall and winter wardrobe for this year. Next trend I think is very controversial as well, because it's another thing from the past, from the Y2K era, that might come back, and it's moon boots. If you don't know what moon boots are, they are kind of a very huge eccentric boot that's made of nylon, kind of similar to like the puffer material, and it got the name because they got the design from astronaut shoes, hence the moon boot name. And a lot of women wear this for skiing or being in the snow, but this was very trending in the Y2K era, with Paris Hilton wearing it all the time, like in the middle of LA. So I do see this more trending for maybe influencers, and maybe it might trickle down to like mainstream, I don't know. Similar to like Uggs, this might come back in style. The next trend I have here is actually extreme layering, and I have been seeing this for a few years now in different ways. So layering different tops underneath each other so you can make a whole outfit look different. Also, a thing now is wearing a dress or a really long cardigan with a dress pant or a jean. I think it looks very cool depending on how you kind of put your outfit together and style it, and how the silhouettes kind of lays. And I do remember this extreme layering being very popular in the early 2000s with like Disney stars, I guess, with like mini skirts and tops and then like, you know, jeans. But I do see it differently in the sense that it's more longer and flowier dresses rather than mini skirts that are very like tense and very structured. So I think it just all depends on how you balance your outfit out, but I do see it more chic, and I would try it out, definitely. I think it's cute, and it's something that you should try out with all the things you have in your closet. So the last trend I have here is actually cutouts, and cutouts is nothing new, but we're gonna see it more in a minimal way, in little hints of it in your basics like jeans, tops, and also like sweaters. Again, fishnet, holes, cutouts. Just makes sense to me that we're doing that trend again, and especially like in silhouettes that are like for evening wear. It's so beautiful, like little unexpected cutouts like here or like here, and maybe like here, like different ways to show off like parts of your body that, you know, normally a lot of people like to show off. And I think it's very beautiful, and I would definitely participate in this trend, like with basics that I have. I think it's very nice, and I really like this trend. So that's all the trends I have for you guys today. Please comment down below if you think I made a mistake in any way, or comment down below what trend you are really excited to try out this year. I love you guys, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye guys.